Hi, I'm GoTiger, and welcome to my look at Oxyotl in the upcoming Silence and the Fury DLC. So today we're going to stream for about 1 hour 45 minutes, perhaps 2 hours, through Oxyotl's campaign on the Vortex map. So let's go through a couple of the unique abilities that Oxyotl has. So if we have a look at the faction effects. So Oxyotl has visions of the old ones. So every X number of turns he will receive some missions to thwart chaos in the world. And these will see you jumping around different areas of the map, usually attacking an army or destroying a settlement, or even defending a settlement of yourself or an ally. In addition to the visions of the old ones, we also have the silent sanctums, and these unlock long-lost sanctums in any visible region. So these are very handy in that you can, once you have a vision over an area and you have enough gems, you can create a sanctum and give yourself certain abilities in that region, such as reduced army upkeep or increased abilities in battle. So let's jump into the game and see what mischief we can cause with Oxyotl.
The skies over Nagaroth are stained crimson, for the dark gods are pleased. Torox, the doom bull of living brass, has brought glorious destruction in their name, but the blood beast craves more. The Lords of Ruin appear to their servant in a vision, promising far greater rewards for a far darker fate. Torox must carve a bloody path to the heart of the dark, where stands the most malign of all Herdstones. There, in a ritual most foul, an age of eternal slaughter shall be unleashed upon this mortal world. For untold millennia, the Lizardmen have stood against the forces of chaos. Few have slain so many demons as Oxyotl, their most deadly assassin. A celestial sign warns of a fate darker than ever before. The first ones look once more to their peerless champion. From the shadows, Oxyotl heeds the call. He has witnessed firsthand the true nature, the true horror of chaos unbound. He must strike fast before all is lost. Let the hunt begin. The brass bull and the silent slayer race towards the heart of the dark. There, the fate of every living soul will be decided.
Hi Boindal, how are you? Sorry I didn't want to talk over the introduction video. It seems my chat window is not showing up correctly. If just bear with me for a moment, I just need to switch something out. Okay, that's better. Oops, that's the wrong window, sorry. Oh, it just took a nosedive from 6 people watching down to 1. Yes, the loading screen is not very interesting. You're fine? Good. It's good to hear. Okay, so I have played a little bit with Oxyotl, just to test out some of his mechanics. I have not played too far into the game with him, so after about 10, 15, 20, I guess there will be a few surprises for myself as well. It's an interesting mechanic, not quite what I would have expected when the DLC was first announced, but interesting and enjoyable too. So I'm running on a traditional hard drive, don't run on an SSD on Warhammer 2. So some of the load times for the maps might be a little bit longer than you're used to, so I apologise ahead of time for that. I do have an SSD in my PC, but the room I have I'm saving for Warhammer 3. And I cannot be bothered moving it to that, moving Warhammer 2 to that drive, as I don't want to stuff up anything and screw up any of the mods that I'm working on. So I'd like to keep things simple. Bonendal, you don't play Thoric? I have played Thoric. I've done 2 streams with Thoric, and I plan to, if I can stay awake late enough, to stream Thoric after I've streamed Oxyotl. So Oxyotl will be, as I said at the very beginning, about an hour and a half to 2 hours, somewhere in there. Then there'll be a 10-minute break, and then I'll stream Thoric. If I don't fall asleep on the stream. Come on, you can do it. You can load. You can load like a good little game. So has everybody out there been keeping up on all the latest announcements for the DLC? What is your favourite aspect that you've seen so far? Are you a Beastman fan, a Lizardman fan? Were you really interested in what's happening with the Dowie? You see my title, Warhammer 2 Thoric Ironbrow Part 3. Is that the title? Okay, I'll have to double check that in a minute. Oh, yep, so it is. Okay, if you could bear with me for a moment, I seem to have screwed up the title on this video. I just need to edit that. So this will go to a blank screen. And yeah, that's definitely the wrong one. Oh no, that's the one that's scheduled for 11:30. So why that's showing up as the title on this, I don't know. That does not make any sense. So the title that you're seeing, Boendel, is the title for the next stream, which will be starting later. So I'm just going to ignore the title for now. Ooh. Darn thing, hang on a second. Okay. Hey Hashut, Hashut Champion, how are you? So I'll just plow on with that title. I'm pretty certain it should be Oxyotl, and that one, when I click on it to change it, it tells me that it's for the one that's scheduled at 11:30. So whether YouTube has gotten confused because I had 2 streams scheduled, one straight after the other, who knows. Anyway, let's jump into Oxyotl's campaign. So what we have here, let's just jump through that. Okay, so how he plays. So Oxyotl is periodically sent visions from the Old Ones, which allow him to foresee and prevent calamitous events around the world. So his visions come from this new Visions of the Old Ones screen, which gives you a map of the Warhammer world, so the Vortex world or the Mortal Empires world, depending on where you're playing. And you will get different tiers of missions crop up, which you can go and tackle. And you also have some other icons. So this is obviously where Oxyotl is standing. This is your capital region, and this is for any silent sanctum that you've created with a capstone. And you can travel back to either your capital or back to a silent sanctum with a capstone. So what you could do is perhaps create, if the opportunity arises, a silent sanctum over here. So you've got the option of jumping back and forth if anything crops up in the middle. So let's just jump back out of that. I think we do have a mission already. So destroy this army, I believe. Oh, sorry, destroy this faction. So we want to destroy the Crag. And we will receive 8 Sanctum Gems if we destroy the Crag faction. And there's the first Crag right in front of me. Now, let's grab our Troglodon and put him into the army. When I played through earlier, I completely missed the fact that he was standing behind Oxyotl, and I didn't have him in the first battle. And let's make a move on this first army. Let's go in to fight the battle. Oh, I should have put those poisons on my guys. Oh well, next time. Hashut, that's all heresy. I'm not quite sure. What's the heresy? The Yuhu is heresy? Okay, so we've got a couple of Chameleon skinks, which I really enjoy playing with now with Oxyotl. If I'd remembered to put the poisons on, then they would have been a bit more fun. So it won't do anything too fancy in this battle. We'll use our Chameleon skinks to sort of try and draw some of their army away, perhaps, when the rest of our force deals with whatever decides to come after us. So what do they have? They've got a mammoth. And we might actually see if we could take that out pretty quickly with the Chameleon skinks. And a few wolf-type things, which will be annoying more than anything. Not really a threat, I don't think. Okay, so no, they cannot forward deploy. So let's... Okay, let's get our Troglodon. Now Oxyotl and his 2 skinky mates can all go over there. Then that leaves one person. Ah, yeah, there we go. And he's going to do that. So let's just have a quick look at our new units. Let's just turn off the Campbell. We're going to lose. Oh no, we won. Let's start deployment. So these are the new skink warriors who throw, or is it? They use their blowpipes just before they go into battle, into melee, which is really fun. Then we have the big boy now of the Lizardman. I haven't actually got to play with a Coatl, so I'm not quite sure what he looks like yet. But I'm very impressed with the model for the Troglodon here. Very nice. Okay, let's get back in and select our army and start the battle. Let's see what we can draw away. Okay, so they've got their warhounds coming around behind. I kind of expected that, to be honest. Taking fire from their marauders. Let's get that in range. See if we can use a fireball on that. Ooh, sneaky sods. Coming up behind me like that. Okay, we drew more of their army chasing Oxyotl than I thought they would be. I thought maybe I'd get 2 units chasing me. So we've taken a little bit of damage, nothing really to worry about. And that's out of range, can't do anything about that now. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to chase them. Let's go for another fireball, see if we can get them. I shouldn't have left them unattended. Let's take on these marauders first. Oh. I knew those wolves were going to come behind me again. Okay, I don't have much left. Boindal basically means Dawei-Zar. Oh, okay. Kidding aside, I'm curious how the Dawei-Zar will be implemented in the third part. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Dawei-Zar and how CA tackles them. I'm not sure at this stage if they will be the pre-order or if that will now be the Ogre Kingdoms. The addition of those Ogre mercenaries kind of mixed things up a bit. Before they arrived, I was pretty certain that it was going to be either the Dawei-Zar or maybe a minor race like Hobgoblin Khanate. But now, anything's possible. Let's just wrap them up. Don't let them escape. Come on, get every single one of them. I don't know if the Chameleon skinks have had any buffs, but it certainly feels like they do more damage now. I'll have to check the patch notes when they're released to see if they have indeed received something. Or perhaps it's an innate skill of Oxyotl. I might have to check that out. That'll do. You, Boendal, you think the pre-order is the ogres? I'd say they're the favourites at the moment. If it is the ogres, I don't believe we'll see them come to Game 2 though. Apart from the mercenaries, of course. I think that there will be a Game 3 exclusive pre-order. Because I don't think the Game 2 Mortal Empires map, if expanded east, would reach the Mountains of Morn. Just thinking about loading. There we go. An inch at a time. Alright, the only thing they came out of that with is their warhounds. So their army should pretty much be dead in the water. Did anybody catch my video today about the Battle of the Firemouth with the ogres? I'm quite happy with how that first part's turned out. And the second part should be released on Wednesday. Come on, it's not that much you need to load. It's usually quicker than this when loading onto the Vortex campaign. Oh, my viewers are up and down like a yo-yo. 1 to 8 to 1 to 8. So we lost 100 chameleon skinks there, I think, mostly. Because I wasn't babysitting them enough. I have to... When using them to divert the enemy, I have to remember that I need to keep an eye on them more than I do. Okay, here we go. Come on. Finally. So, decisive victory. Little bit of gold, that's nice. Oh, excuse me, and a new rank for Oxyotl. So what should we go for? Some more treasury and ammunition for 3 turns. Unit experience or replenishment. Let's just go replenishment for the moment. Okay, that army is defeated. Okay. Now, can we reach anything else this turn? Might be able to reach Shagrath. Yeah, let's see if we can reach Shagrath. So let's just go into... Uh-oh. Oh, for a moment I thought that had crashed. And let's give him additional mobility, which will apply to the whole army. Right, let's attack Shagrath, see if we can take that this turn. Yep. Pyrrhic victory. So what will we lose? We'll lose our 2 Saurus. I don't want to lose them quite yet. So let's not forget to apply the toxins this time, which are very handy. And then let's go into the battle. So it looks like we've got a pretty flat map that we're going to be fighting on, with just one stone jutting out, or one huge boulder jutting out on our deployment zone. One thing I'm looking forward to, hopefully, in Warhammer 3 will be some more interesting maps. The ones where you're just on a flat plane get boring quickly. That's the one thing I think that Troy did very well, is the maps are quite interesting. Lots of variety in the topology. I just hope that the siege battles for Warhammer 3 are of a similar vein as well, that they are improved over what we have now. Okay, let's see. Let's take Saurus, and they can go right in the front. Then you guys can come at the back here. You guys here. We want them together, and then we're going to put these guys at the front again. Oh, this time they've got those extra abilities, so they should be a bit more useful. Alright, let's group them. And group all of them. Okay, now where will they appear? Let's go over the far right. Can we get anything? Bowendell, fun fact, this skink oracle is the streamer lore master of Sotek and his dog Chloe. Okay. And where's his dog Chloe? I don't quite see. Alright. Let's see if we can draw one or two away. The light show commences. Nope. Fire, not run. Let's come in behind them. Where is our skink oracle? There he is. Let's get him to join the fray. I think we should be able to break them pretty soon. There they go. And we don't need to worry about chasing them down because they were in a settlement. So let's just end that battle. Oh, the dog is the Troglodon. The Chloedon, okay. Look after the battle for his personal trait. Oh, okay. I'll have a look at the Troglodon afterwards. I think it's Lawmaster or so. I must say I don't usually pay much attention to the traits, so I've probably missed a whole lot of little tidbits like that. I'm curious if this stream is showing Warhammer 2 Thoric Ironbrow Part 3 as the title. When I start the Thoric Ironbrow stream a little bit later, what's it going to show for the title there? Is it going to show Oxyotl? Or I might have to kill that stream that's coming up later and then recreate it, maybe to get the titles correct. Or just a note for the future, don't put two streams back to back, just create the one and then do it, and then create the one later. Otherwise YouTube, the poor little thing, gets confused. Traits are important. Yes, Traits are important, but I think it's the fluff or the lore text that I don't often read with the traits. And as the game goes on and you get more and more and more traits piling up, I guess that's when I start to just ignore them and fly past them. The Ghosts of Powwax. I might have to have a look at and see what relevance Powwax has. It's not ringing any bells. The title, hello Rio. The title is Thoric Ironbrow Part 3. Yes, for some reason, the title that YouTube is picking up is not the title I put in. So the title should be Oxyotl Part 1, but I have a second stream that's queued up behind this Oxyotl stream, and for some reason YouTube has decided to use that stream's title for this stream. So it's something I'm going to have to fix up once the stream has ended. So for now, it's Thoric Ironbrow in cosplay as a lizard. He's on an expedition to the north, and he didn't want to go dressed as a dwarf. Okay, we've got a bit of loot. The gold sigil sword. What does that give us? Melee defense +3, melee attack +3. Okay. I think we'll give that to the Skink Oracle, because we're not really going to be taking Oxyotl into melee combat. At least if we can help it. Let's occupy that. It's taking a sweet time thinking about some things. Mission successful. And we have unlocked right to Sotek. Okay, and we've got some more skill points for Oxyotl. So let's... Oh jeez, my computer is very sluggish this evening. Let's give him... let's increase his ambush chance. And let's go to his mate, the Skink Oracle, which we'll have a look at his traits in a moment. And we'll give him Fireball for now. So let's have a look at his traits. Which are... Lawmaster. The twin-tailed skink is usually gifted in the pursuit of ancient lore and often found astride his trusty troglodyte. Chloe. Chloe? Okay, cool. Speed +10% all units in army. Now let's give him the gold sigil sword instead of Oxyotl, because he's going to be in melee more often. Let's see, can we do any... Yes, we can do some research. Let's do that. And that's all I think we can do, apart from maybe see what we can build. What options do we have? We do not want that. No. I think we're probably going to be going for growth. Yep, let's go for some growth. And then in the Silent Sanctum, let's see, we've got the upkeep reduction already. Let's go for the increased missile strength and ammunition. It'll cost me 1,000. Do we want to actually take that yet? No, not quite. Rio, I see. I just wanted to let you know in case you weren't aware. Carry on. Thank you, Rio. Yes, I wasn't aware when I first started, but Boendal let me know, I think, after a few minutes. Yep, and Chloe is the dog from Lawmaster of Sotek. Ah, that's why Lawmaster created that video. Ah, now I get it. Okay. I wasn't aware of the name of his dog. I catch a couple of his videos, but I must admit I'm not an avid viewer of his. But no, I did see that he had released something about his dog, so that's a pretty cool thing. Is he the only content creator that they've added something like that for? Does anybody know if they've got anything in there for other big content creators like Milk and Cookies or Legend of Total War? I'm not aware of anything myself. The Vampire Lord's got a start hero who is one of the deceased developers. Oh, I see. I did hear about that too. I'm afraid I don't know the name of the developer that passed away, or the reason for it. But it's nice that his fellow employees and the employers there decided to honour him in that way. Okay, let's not forget to recruit some new units. So let's go 2 lots of Chameleon Stalkers and a Chameleon Skink. End the turn. Okay, we'll go through that quickly. Let's upgrade for more growth. Alright, so we don't need to attack that, so we need to take out Dargoth and Nagrar. Can I reach that? I might be able to reach that. Let's see. If we can, that would be very nice, if we can take that this turn. Oh, you're kidding. Just short? Just short. Okay, well in that case, let's just... Oh, I cannot recruit. Alright, let's move back to our own territory. And recruit some more. And let's take... we've got 3 Chameleon Skinks. Let's maybe take... We don't want to use up all of our gold. Let's take them and 2 of them. And move on. Rio, I think there is a banner after the YouTuber Mandalore Gaming. You get it if you occupy or sack Pig Barter, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's pretty cool. I don't often start with any of the lords down in the area, so I haven't actually come across it myself. And at Atharion, there is a hero who should be Henry Cavill. Yes, I'm aware of the Henry Cavill one. Swordmaster from Hoeth with a personal trait. Lonely Wolf or White Wolf or something. Yes, I like the little tidbits they're throwing in. And it'd be interesting to see if they lean more into that in Game 3 for some of the other bigger YouTubers. Okay, so let's take out Dagroth this turn. And it's a decisive victory. I'm not going to lose anybody, so I won't worry about fighting this one. Okay, did we get any magical items or anything? No. Okay. We want to occupy. Unlocking the right of ferocity. Very nice. And then let's upgrade Oxyotl and give him some more ambush chance. And what spell would we like? Flock of Doom. I would like Flock of Doom. Okay, so we've got a few that were injured in that battle. Interesting. We don't have access to anything there. Okay, so we've got Dargoth. What can we build in Dargoth? We've got access to an obsidian quarry. 100 gold per turn on that. If we take the other one, we'll get 180 and we'll get to unlock a tech. So let's take that one first. So Boendel, Legend of Total War would be a Skaven, the god of cheese or so. Yes, well, I know he loves his Skaven. Could be a dwarf with some chuff, which is the dwarven word for cheese, which is deposited on a dwarf. But yeah, he'd most likely be a Skaven. I think I've heard him mention he would like to voice a Skaven in Game 3. Which would be interesting. if he believes that he's capable of doing the voice work for that, then that'd be pretty cool. Okay, nothing else to build there. That's just going to be about destroying them, so let's just... How are we for gold? Let's maybe just grab 2 more units. We'll go them and... yeah, them. So in Game 3 I know that we have 1 Skaven, most certainly coming, in Thankwall. I don't know if we'll receive any other Skaven tribes, clans, any other Skaven apart from Thankwall. It'd be cool though if we got Clan Scurvy, the pirate Skaven. I think that would be a pretty cool addition. Although, I suppose that would only really be worth it if we were to get the ability to fight sea battles, which doesn't look likely. Pyrrhic victory, and we will lose those guys. I'm not too worried about losing them, actually. But do we want to fight it just for the fun of it? What do they have? They've got some Marauder champions, so they're all on foot, so they're all slow, so we can run rings around them. So let's do that. He voices it sometimes in his streams, like a Skaven. Yes. Yes, he has that ability to switch up to new voices. I certainly don't. That's not one of my skills, I'm afraid. I'm only just getting used to the streaming, and as you can see from the title, I haven't quite got it down yet, 100%. What was it? The stream I did 2 days ago, the first 10-15 minutes, I actually didn't realise my microphone wasn't even working. So that was fun. Gamble. I'm not going to worry about gambling. Let's just start the deployment this time. Okay, what are we working with? Okay, let's get these guys, and they will be our front line. Then let's get our skink spear throwers. Then you can come on the flanks, cover the flanks. And let's get him, then we'll have them come by there. That just leaves Oxyotl. We're going to put him in the trees with his 3 Chameleon skinks. So let's group them up. Let's group everybody else up. Let's see if we can go in the trees, and hopefully they're going to walk right past us. And they did too. I don't think they've seen us yet. Let's come around behind them. Where is my mage? There we go. What's the range on that? Not very far. Let's change to the... Good, we can do it. Where is their lord? There he is. Hopefully that's not going to hit the ground. Come around. You wouldn't mind firing on them. Flock of Doom 'em. Okay, good. There's not a threat anymore. Let's get them up here and see if we can take out their lord. I don't think we're going to get the chance. I think they're going to flee before we can. Oh, no, here we go. It's a lovely light show. He's fallen over again. Where are you going? I don't remember telling you to go by there. Well, it looks like they've decided they want to come back into the battle. And there I was thinking they were about to leave. They're out of ammo. Damn, they ran out of ammo very quickly. Okay, the Lord is dead. Let's move over here. And that's it. Bowendale, do you already have a plan which people you will play first in Game 3? Okay, I think... Let's just end that. I think the first faction I will play with will be Cathay. They're the ones that interest me the most from Game 3. I'd say the only reason I wouldn't play them first is if they turn out to be a big disappointment. In which case it would probably be Kislev, perhaps. Yeah, I'm more interested in the human factions than I am the demons. Although if we do get the Ogre Kingdoms as the pre-order, then they might well be my first playthrough. Let's occupy that, so that should give us the whole region. Yep, and that that completes the mission. So we now have the Sanctum Gems. And the Crag are no more. Okay, so let's just give him some more abilities. And what would we like? Yeah, why not? Let's go for that one. Okay, so we might just chill there for a moment. Is there anything else we can do? Nope, don't have a tech yet. So let's just do the commandment. Public oath, public order and growth. The more growth I can get at the moment, the better, I think. Now we'll probably want to take one or two of those very soon. But before that point, we've got our Silent Sanctum. So select a region. So any region that I've got vision over, I can build a Silent Sanctum at. So I could build them down here, but there's no point really. But if I was to build one here at the Black Pillar, then I could perhaps build a building that will give me bonuses to upkeep, which would be very nice. So shall we build the Silent Sanctum there now? Why not? Treasury of 1,000, and then when we click on the Black Pillar, yep, we can, oops, not that one, we can create this one. I believe is the upkeep, yes, minus 10% for all units, which I would like. And then the other one, let's go for missile strength plus 5%, ammunition plus 10%. Well, the other options are missile resistance and armor. No, not so concerned. Weapon strength and charge bonus. No, let's stick to the missiles. That's what I'm going to be concentrating on, I think, mostly. So, Bowendale, yes, me too, Cathay. So you're planning Cathay as your first playthrough. That's excellent. Rio, I'm leaning towards Khorne so far, but we haven't seen everything, so it might change. Yes, I'm interested in seeing what they do with the other Chaos Lords to differentiate them. I'd say Nurgle will probably be my favorite. Well, he's my favorite in the lore. Whether he turns out to be my favorite in game, that's another matter. But I'm looking forward to seeing Nurgle's reveal. Do we want to upgrade Nagar? No, we shall wait until we can upgrade the Frozen City. So let's take our army to Dargoth. And do we want to add anybody to that? No. Can we recruit any heroes? We can. We can recruit a skink chief. So let's get a chief. What's the skill that he has? He's arrogant. Okay, that's not really gonna do me much good. Self-defense, no. Okay, this guy, he's gonna go toe-to-toe with him. A little skink. Where is he? There he is. He can join the army. Well, actually, no, he won't join yet. He'll be used as a scout. I don't want to upgrade. Let's move on. Mondale, a buddy of mine also wants to play Khorne first. It's kind of boring for me. No magic or freak fight. Just knock on the head. I don't think it's the lack of magic that doesn't have me too enthused about Khorne. Of the Chaos Lords in the lore, he's probably the one I've just haven't gotten attached to, I guess. He just seems a little bit more boring than the others. But then, that's just my personal opinion, because I know a lot of people love Khorne and their cornflakes. Okay, let's move on the Black Pillar. Oh, I see we've got some missions available. I have to check them out in a moment. We can search the ruins. Not with that army. Or not. Shall we search the ruins? We're probably going to get one of those dial puzzles, and I hate those dial puzzles. Let's try it. There we go, we got a dial puzzle. Okay, let's see. Alright, pick a number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Which one should we choose? I can hear the shouts of 3. In 3, 2, 1. Fail. Okay. Bone Dial, yes of course, that's just my opinion, and Khorne units look awesome. The units do look really good, I'll give them that. But I'm waiting for the others. And hopefully we shouldn't have to wait too long before we hear about another one of the factions. Okay, let's colonize that. Oh, having searched the ruins, of course. Why didn't I remember that? Oh, we've got to do nothing. Let's just get this skink to go have a look. Settlement upgrade. How many turns do we have to wait before we can get? 4 turns before we can upgrade the other one. Okay. We can wait 4 turns. Bowendale, yes, number 3. Yeah. Unfortunately, 3 didn't give me what I wanted. Of the puzzles, those are the ones that I really dislike. The other ones I'm perfectly fine with, but those ones, very annoying. Sequence of purpose, plus 10% strength for skink, chameleon skink, and stalkers. Excuse me. Okay, let's have a look. You can go wandering over here. We got Dark Elves, which isn't too surprising considering we're near Dark Elf territory. Alright, notice that we've got... hello Knowledge Spreader. No, this is not a Thoric campaign. Unless you want to believe that Thoric is in cosplay as Oxyotl. The reason it has the Thoric Ironbrow as the title is... I have 2 streams queued up. Oxyotl was first, Thoric was second. And for some reason YouTube is using the title of the second stream on this first one. I don't know why it's done that, and to fix it I'd probably have to go out and delete one of the streams. So I'm just going to let it play as it is, and then when the stream's over I'll fix up the title afterwards, and then start the real Thoric Ironbrow stream once this one's done. So I do plan to start the Thoric Ironbrow stream in about an hour, if you want to see Thoric rather than Oxyotl. Oh, okay, right. Let's have a look at what missions do we have. Alright, so we've got 5 turns to complete this mission here. Destroy this Norscan settlement. And we will get a bonus of 20% income from raising settlements. And if we don't, then Chaos Corruption plus 10 in all provinces. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, then we've got 6 turns for this one. We'll get 3 gems and experience per turn. If we don't manage it, our enemies will get a ward save. So we need to attack. Oh, we need to attack Silostra with that one. So we need to go pick a fight with Silostra. Okay. And then the third one is hunt an army. We're going after Tretch on that one, and we'll get bonuses to recruitment costs and some blessed units, which would be nice. So where's Tretch hanging out? Okay, it's by there. Okay. Well, I am not going to occupy this settlement with this army. I want to use them on one of those missions. So let's get ourselves another lord. Let's go for a red-crested skink. Yeah, the extra movement would be nice. And then we're going to give him just 1 unit. What's the cheapest? 62.47. He can have them. And then these guys, Oxyotl is going to go traveling. So we want to go here. Knowledge Spreader. How do you get Thoric's unique hammer in Mortal Empires? Infinite lightning seems awesome. That's a very good question, Knowledge, and I'm afraid I don't have the answer, because I have not gotten very far into my Thoric campaign, and I have not looked at his unique hammer. It's nice to know that, though, as infinite lightning. So perhaps when I'm into the Thoric stream, we'll have a look and see if we can figure out how that's done. Okay, so I guess these are our target. So let's not waste any time. Let's go after them. Declaring war. Okay, so we will have a Pyrrhic victory, and we will lose 5 units, is that right? Yes, 5 units. Don't like the looks of that. So what do they have that's of concern? Nothing. They've got some horsemen, which will just be annoying more than anything. The rest of them, not really going to be too much of a concern. Just going to quickly save that off in case there's any problems. And then let's go in to fight. Okay, so the order result said we would lose 5 units. Let's see if we can do better than that. Okay, so it's a eensy-weensy tiny map. Let's set up over here on the hill. Make them come to us. Move down the hill a little bit. And grab our other guys. You guys can be behind. Yeah, that'll do. I think. Maybe move them back a tad. Then we shall cover the flanks here with some Saurus. And here with these guys. And let's put him... he can go front and center. Get a spell or 2 off. And then we want Oxyotl and his Chameleon skink buddies. And they're going to go and lay a trap. Because that's what Oxyotl enjoys doing. Let's put them in the trees if we can. Don't know if they're all going to be able to fit in the trees and hide, but we'll give it a try. Alright. Let's see, will we get lucky with the gamble? And cool. Doubled our magic. Alright, let's see what... Oh, they're over there. Okay, well that's not quite what I was hoping for. Let's pull back a little. See if we can ambush these horse marauders. You didn't see that coming, did you, buddy? Okay, let's get out of there now. Retreat to these trees. Let's maybe bring the Skink Oracle forwards. See if we can get a spell or two off on them. Let's see if I can come around behind them perhaps. Flock of Doommen. Alright, you can go back to the lines now. These are some pretty powerful Chameleon skinks. Come on, we don't want you getting caught in combat. That's not what we're here for. Oh, it looks like we've got about 2/3 of the army chasing Oxyotl. Let's bring you guys back up the hill a bit. Alright, when they come through the trees, we'll charge down at them. See if we can pick off a shot on their lord. Vandred, the Winter's Mist. Nice. Let's finish off those Marauder Horsemen if we can. Yep, I consider them done and dusted. And now to take them on a merry chase. The board's not going to last very long. For some reason my skinks are getting caught. They're not going where I told them to. Alright, in that case come back up here. Okay, it seems their main force are going to be pretty dead soon. Let's get their swords down there after them. Alright, let's take units and turn them. Alright, we can bring our chameleon skinks back out now and chase them down. Got them on the run. I don't think they'll last much longer. Okay, not really a concern over there. Yep, there we go, we got them. And we don't need to worry about chasing them down because they're in a settlement. So let's just wrap up that battle. Well, we didn't lose anybody, which is better than the auto-resolve would have given us. And let's go for the loot and occupy. The golden blowpipe of Ptui. Upon defeating the Norscan warband, Oxyotl felt the powerful traces of chaos infecting them start to subside. To his dismay, he also learned of a chaos-saturated artifact that had recently passed on to another Norscan tribe, and no doubt the source of the heightened chaos taint he had detected. The relic originated from a group of Dark Elf slave traders of Grond, one of the northernmost cities of Nagaroth, and a place of fell magic in close proximity to the Chaos Wastes. Oxyotl must decide whether to pursue the Chaos source now, or destroy the Dark Elf raiders infected by the taint first, before they involve themselves in further dealings and infect others. Okay, do we want to go after the artifact, or do we want to kill some Dark Elves? Quest battle is fought later and enemy will fight without reinforcements. Quest battle is fought now, but enemy force will have reinforcements. In that case, let's fight them later. Okay, mission successful. Quest issued. And let's give him some additional skill points. Aha. So we'll go for another poison. So the Demon Bane, which will be enable magical attacks. That will be handy. And then for the Skink Oracle, let's give him a healing ability. We don't have any movement points remaining, so we might want to attack the place of ruin on the way back. They'll be able to move next turn, and he can move next turn as well. We have new tech. Yep, let's go for that one, since it's our only choice. And turn. New Rite of unlocked, the Rite of Awakening. And Shagrath, our population is going negative. Oh, why is that? That's annoying. Okay. Let's just take the skink and we'll explore up here, have a look at the Hmong encampment. See if there's anything around there we need to concern ourselves with. Okay, no armies. Let's go to Oxyotl. Can Oxyotl reach that? It's going to take a few turns. Let's perhaps... we've got some blessed spawnings. Do we want some cold spear riders? Yeah, let's grab one unit of those. Let's have a look at the other missions that we had. So we have the Hunt Army, so will give us experience. And then we had another Hunt Army, which will be recruitment costs. And I think that's the one of the two I'd rather have. So let's travel there. Aha, hello Tretch. What sort of army do you have? I don't like the fact that I can't see half of your army. Okay, what rights do we have? Primeval Glory causes attrition. That's in our territory, I think. Yep. Right of Ferocity. Nothing there that will help. And no. So none of the rights are going to help us out in this battle. But let's... Do we want to declare war on Tretch? Yeah, let's declare war on Tretch. So... What is it going to be like? So it's a Pyrrhic victory, and we will lose 3 units. So what does he have that's of concern? He's got a Doom Wheel, which will be annoying. He's got some Slingers, which shouldn't really do too much to us. It's only losing 3 units, and they're not 3 units that I'm really intending on keeping long term, so let's... Auto resolve. And then replenish the rest of the troops. Okay. So we've just got 12% speed. And now we need to find a way out. So we cannot travel from within enemy territory. So that's not his. So that's got to be... That's got to belong to Tretch. Yep, thought so. So another Pyrrhic victory. We will lose 1 unit. Oh, let's not forget to put this onto our Chameleon Skinks. So we will lose... Oh, we lose 2 units by putting that on. Okay. Let's have a look. What's the map like? Okay, what have they got? It doesn't have any catapults protecting him. But we don't really have much to throw stuff over. If we lose those 2, we can pretty much get them back very quickly. Yeah, we're just going to resolve that. Do we get any bonuses? Ah, yes, we have Dragonbane Gem. What will that give us? Fire resistance. And the Bitter Scales we already have. Okay, let's raise that to the ground. What do we want to loot and occupy? I don't care if I'll lose it afterwards, but the extra replenishment would be nice. Oh, I think that's the end of Clan Rictus. And once again, Tretch lives long into the game. Let's go for what? What do we want? Yeah, let's get some public order bonuses. And let's... let's go for that one. Can we recruit anybody? Yes, we can. We will take... It's going to be 2 turns. I don't really want to be sticking around 2 turns. Let's get some skink cohort. And that's pretty much all we're going to be doing on that turn for them. Let's just grab our army here and see if we can actually occupy this place. Hello, Flatcherer Ward. Thoric seems a lot scalier than I remember. Yes, Thoric is doing a cosplay stream. Now, there's a screw up with the title on YouTube, and I'm afraid I won't be able to fix it until after the stream. Okay, what do we want to build in the back pillar? Okay, well, let's spend some gold on that first of all. Oh, we've got plenty of gold. That's really nice. I think it should be a turn or 2, 3 turns until we can get that upgraded. And I don't think anything else can... Nope. Alright, let's... what's damaged? Oh, here in the Hotex column. 264 to repair. Yeah, why not? It's only 264 gold. Excuse me. An imminent rebellion. Where is that? That's in the wastes. Okay, that's a long ways away. Now let's get Oxyotl to travel back to our territory. Or the main base of our territory. And we're going to be replenishing while we're here, so let's just move him. We want to strike the Palace of Ruin if we can in the next turn or two. Now, what do we have available? We've got some horned ones, maybe. No regiments of renown. Let's get some more Chameleon stalkers. And with our last option, that will put us on 19. We'll use the skink who is wandering around here somewhere. There he is. You can come back and join that army, hopefully, on the next 2 turns. It would be nice if we could get another mage, but I don't have the building for that at the moment. Okay, they're doing their thing. That's pretty much all we can do this turn. Oh, the imminent rebellion. Where was that going to occur? I think it's going to occur down here. Yes. If we take the tax off, it's still going to occur. Okay. Well, the thing we can do about that. And what would the Hmong like? They want me to pay them for a non-aggression pact. Yeah, ain't happening. Okay. We have Saurus and some cohort of skinks. That's going to be a close defeat. But I don't really care about that area. We only went down there because it was one of the missions. I'm not really concerned about holding that. So if they want to destroy it, that's perfectly fine with me. Destroy the interloper settlement for income from sacking, or recover the plaque. I'll take the gold. And I just received 3 blessed chameleon skinks. Okay, they'll be handy for another army when we get the opportunity to create one. Alright, so let's move him to here. We're going to be able to see... Why did you stop walking? It doesn't look like they have anything, so let's continue to move on. And we should... There we go, yes, we can upgrade. Which is what I've been waiting for the past few turns. Technology, tablet of spawning. So what does that give us an option for next? Okay, this will give us +2 recruit rank for all skink units, which is cool. Alright, so he can reach, so by joining this army he shouldn't stop them from attacking that settlement this turn. At least he better not stop them. Oh no, he did stop them. So the movement points lied to me. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so there you can replenish here, Black Pillar. Let's... What do we want to give him? Let's see, some gold perhaps? Although we're not too bad for that. There's not really much point just growing that now since we don't have control over the others, so we'll just go to gold. And let's end the turn and then attack the Palace of Ruin on the next turn. And take out the Palace of Ruin. Maybe hold on to it just as a buffer. Hold to our vision or heed the priests. We don't really have many technologies to research right now, so let's just heed the priests. Okay, that's going to be a decisive victory, and no point fighting that really. So let's just do that, and what upgrade can we give to Oxyotl? Let's give him some... let's give him the Draft Master. And our Skink Oracle can have... Let's go for Evasion so we can move into the second part of those skills. Oh, and of course our Skink Chief also got some points too. What? 3% replenishment rate? Or the Dance of Death? Let's give him the Dance of Death. Okay, they're going to replenish quite quickly, which is cool. We can now upgrade these, so let's perhaps upgrade Shagrath first. No, actually, let's do Dargoth, that's closest to my capital. Aha, the High Elves would like to have a parley. Trade agreement. You want me to pay for it? In the interest of good relations. I shall trade with the people of Trace. Trace? Confederation there. Okay, Nagarond is now more powerful. That could be a bit of a concern. And I failed the mission with Salostra, but then I couldn't be bothered going after her. So we now have this. Let's march to Shagrath. Oh, we cannot reach Shagrath. Well, let's use the... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted, wasn't it? I want to travel to there. And I should still have my movement. Yep. So we'll move to Dagroth. I can feel a war coming with the Dark Elves. It's inevitable, I think, at this point. Let's see, melee attack +3, missile strength, weapon strength, or hit points. Let's go the melee attack. So we're on 20 of 20. We've got enough, I think, to start building up this second army. So let's start giving him some units. Let's go for 1 and then 2 of those. Actually, no. Let's do one better. Let's move him into a territory where we can actually recruit more. So let's go for another... And then 2 of those, and then on the next turn we'll go 4 of those. And then we've got some Blessed Skinks which we should be able to use, I think. Blessed Skinks? No, we didn't have them. Oh, they were a bonus we haven't unlocked yet. Bowendell, I have to go. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for stopping by, Bowendell. Catch you later. Okay, so he's going to continue to recruit. We probably want to give him as well some Chameleon Skinks after that. I'd like to have 3 Chameleon Skinks to run around with. Okay. Who do we pick a fight with? There's no point going down that way. It's too far, not enough stuff to go after. Unlock Croxicores. Not really a big fan of Croxicores, so I'm not going to worry about them yet. We'll go for this for more growth. What options? Scrying Pool. It's going to unlock a whole new section of text for us. We could go the Geomantic Web, which isn't really going to give us much at all. I was really hoping that the Geomantic Web would be adjusted or improved in this upcoming DLC or patch, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like much, if anything, has changed. Always a fan of salamanders, so let's go for that so we can get a hunting pack or two. And let's move Oxyotl to the black pillar. Alithanar, what would you like, mate? You want to trade? Aha, excellent. I will take your goods, and you will take mine. Okay, we should get another set of visions of the old ones pretty soon. Blood sacrifice. So wins magic plus 14, but we lose diplomatic relations with the Slaughterhorn tribe. I don't think we're going to be the best of buddies with them regardless. Well, we leave them alone and we'll get plus 10. 8 turns of increased power reserve. Let's go for that. Do we attack the Dark Elves? Will we be picking a fight we cannot win? We are getting a second army up and running. How are we for those? No. Yeah, let's go introduce ourselves to the Dark Elves. Okay, they've got an army at Kuruk. And how are they? Well, it's mostly characters. I don't think they'd have too big a garrison at Kuruk. Nope. Actually, it's probably a good one to go after.
I've never been much of a diplomat.
Declare war. We were always meant to fight, mate. Okay, let's go for Karuk. Kuark, or whatever it's called. So decisive victory, we'll take low casualties if we decide to would resolve. How low? Let's just auto resolve that. Okay. Well, we took more casualties than predicted, I think. I think it lied to me. Let's loot and occupy. Quest issued. Okay. Not gonna go fight that quite yet. We killed a couple of characters for the Dark Elves. Let's upgrade. Let's get that additional poison. Who would we give that to? Don't know, but we'll take it anyway. And then we can get what? Divinatory, so minus 50% cold-blooded. No, not yet. We will go across and get the magical reserves. Oh, and we have a skink chieftain who will just get a bit more combat ability. I'm not too happy about that. Thinking I might boot him out if I can. Can I recruit a chameleon skink? No, I cannot. Alright, I will not boot him out then. This army should be getting close. Damaged building. Let's repair that. Brought to bear. Hey mate, how you going? Finally made it to one of these. Declaring war diplomatically. Always wondered if that actually made a difference. I think it does make a small difference with your reputation. Although don't quote me on that one. I just wanted to give them fair warning I was coming. Oh, the Slaughterhorn tribe have been destroyed. Okay, I'm surprised. Imminent rebellion, the Clawed Coast. Where is that? Ah, yeah, that's okay. I wasn't intending to keep hold of that one anyway. And then imminent rebellion down there. Okay, which means that we're going to get an army spawned by here, probably. So, are they able to move? No, they're not. So let's get rid of that. Get him to move closer, and then he can start recruiting again. So we'll give him two of these, and one of those. Now, what can we build in the Frozen City? Okay, we do have an upgrade for Dark Goth. Additional income. Or additional growth. I'm going to go for the growth. I would like to get the Frozen City built as quickly as I can. Well, what's that going to unlock for me? No. Won't worry about that quite yet. Haha, very sporting of you. No, yes, you've got to give them a chance. And they'll hopefully pay me in kind and let me know before they come to attack me. Let's go after Spite Reach. I don't think they have anything there that we need to worry about. Decisive victory. And we shouldn't really lose anything. No. And let's lose and occupy again. And we've unlocked our first Regiment of Renown, and we've got 3 Blessed Chameleon Skinks, which will be very handy. And Oxyotl, what can we give you? Well, we might need Lightning Strike sooner rather than later, so let's go for that. And our Skink Chieftain. Let's boost the income a little. Okay, we still don't have any visions of the old ones to do. It'll take them a turn. And a turn before that's built. Okay. So we're going to get 2 rebellions this turn. Neither of them really in a place that we care too much about. David the Duke. Thoric must have drank a strange brew, along with his army. Yes, Thoric is cosplaying as Oxyotl tonight. No, in reality, I queued 2 streams up, one behind the other, and the first was Oxyotl, and then the second was Thoric, and YouTube has gotten confused and has used Thoric's title in this stream. It's the dark gods at play. Zeech stuck something special in the brew, making a special brew, if you will. Well, the dark gods could definitely be at play. The dark YouTube gods. Okay, well, we're not going to win that, so let's just auto-resolve that. We'll come back and... Oh, he destroyed it. Okay, that's fine with me. It wasn't a big thing. Okay, let's move you into this settlement. And I wanted to get rid now of one of you, because I don't really want you guys much. Okay, so we've now got access to them, which is good. Let's get this improved. And we've got plenty of gold, so let's also go for the extra growth as well. What do they have in Harganeth? Looks like they've got 5 missile units, maybe? Don't think they have an army there with it. No, they don't. Oh, it looks like Clan Boulder want that settlement too. So we're going to take it first. So this will be a close victory if we auto-resolve. Let's just have a look at the map we'd be fighting on. Interesting. Okay, we don't really have anything for taking out towers. And trying to storm the walls with skinks is probably not the wisest thing to do. I think we're better in the open field, so I'm just gonna auto-resolve. Okay, so we lost I guess most of our frontline forces, which is to be expected. But I think I might have lost more if I'd fought that myself. And once we've got this, we can rest. So province has been secured. Let's select our Ganath and go for public order and growth. And repair the smite reach. And what can we get here? Okay, that's cool. Let's see, do we want to upgrade 3,000? No, not quite. Let's let these guys sit here a turn or two. They can recuperate after that struggle. Guerrilla fighter. Now let's just see what items can we give him, if anything. He can go for... He's going to need the armor and melee defense more than Oxyotl, because Oxyotl is going to be staying out of combat as much as he can, or out of melee combat rather. That's the right thing for him. Fire resistance, that doesn't really matter too much. Can you get any followers? And that would be all for him. What can we build in Shagrath? So, to upgrade we need 4. We currently have 1. And it's probably going to be a while before we get to upgrade. Looks like 4 turns for each, so what's that? 2, 6, 10. 10 turns before we can upgrade to a level 4 here. If I'm reading that right? Yep, 10 turns. Might be worth holding off. Yes, let's hold off. Somebody's raiding my lands. Oh, yeah, you're welcome to raid that. You're welcome to take that if you want. Unassigned skill point. This is for As-Sirik. Let's give him the Rat Marcher. So we're getting 162 per turn, which is fine. And he's sitting here. Is there anything up here which I can go after? Maybe the Mung. But we'll keep him around here because I'd like to, if anything comes from this direction, I'd like to have something to perhaps help deal with them. We still don't have any new visions of the old ones, so it means we can just let these guys rest. I think they're about to attack that. Yes, besieging the settlement. Another technology researched, and more public order. Aha! New visions of the old ones. Okay, let's see where they want us to go now. Let's just give Oxyotl his new skill point. And Gifts of the Jungle. Casualty replenishment. -3 upkeep. Yes, I think I shall take that one, please. I think the Black Pillar. We will upgrade this to give us additional upkeep reduction in that area. Recruit rank +2 for Saurus. It's not something I really care about, but we'll take it anyway, since there's nothing else to research. Now let's have a look. Where do we need to go? Okay, so there's Hunt Raiders. A small facet of the feature unfolds before you. So we get 6 Sanctum Gems and 7,500 on the treasury, which is very nice. We'll lose treasury if we don't do it. And we need to defeat Ark the Soul Renderer, who's part of the Blood Axe tribe. So he's, it looks like, in our lands. Okay, so we'll probably go after him first. Let's just have a look at what the other one is. So we've only got 2 this time. So the other one's the other side of the map. Destroy a Norscan settlement. Get 3 gems. Reduction to siege holdout time. If we don't do it, we lose public order in all provinces for 5 turns. Wow. So we'll be attacking the Ice Pack Bay. Although by the time we get around to doing that, I've got a feeling MacArthur might have actually taken care of them for us. Alright, let's go and take care of this one. A valiant defeat. Okay, not what I was expecting. Most certainly not what I was expecting. What do they have that's such a threat? They've got vestigial herds. If we can take out that giant... I've got a lot of Minotaurs, a Cygor. So this is meant to be an easy fight. Yeah, I will lose everything. Oh, I'm hoping that this is wrong. Oh, sorry, it doesn't make a difference. I'm hoping that the auto-resolve is way off. If not, then this could be a bit of a setback. Okay, interesting map. Might be able to use those trees to our advantage. Maybe hide our chameleon skinks in them at the start of the battle, and maybe try and draw off some of their troops. I want to see if we can get behind them to get to that artillery unit they have, because that will do a lot of damage if we don't. And that might be why, if you look at the balance of power in here, completely different to what it was proposing. Although I guess shouldn't be too surprised. Okay. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go up here perhaps? No. No, let's just face them in the valley. But we're going to go backwards a bit, because I want them to come towards us. They cannot forward deploy, but let's get them in a position where we can run them out quickly. They will come from the flank. They're going to be led by Skink Chief. There's the Oracle. And then, oh no, they're up here. Okay, there I was deploying my forces, and they're up there. In that case, I might want to shift my position a bit. Let's get these guys, just put them up there for the moment. They're probably going to stay in the same position, but let's just get the rest of the force and group them up. Yeah, we can't really deploy properly in there. Which is a bit annoying. That will do. Okay, let's group up Oxyotl and his mates. Now, what do they have that's quick, that could prove a threat? I think we should be able to out-maneuver them. Don't like the fact that they've got that Cygor there hiding in the trees. Alright, let's start this battle and see how this is going to go. Let's see if we're going to lose, like predicted, or if we can actually make something of this. I want to try and stay behind the trees so the Cygor doesn't attack. Let's see if we can get a drop on this Bestigo herd. Okay, they seem pretty resistant to our attacks. Not a good start. interesting tactic they're deploying here. Okay, they're now on the move. I think they're quicker than me. Oh, yep. They're gonna catch us. Minotaurs are quicker than my little skinky legs. Alright, we want to run as fast as they run. Where is our cold ones? There they are. We want to see if we can catch that Cygor unaware. Okay, we've gotten one of the units on the brink of dying. I don't know what... Oh, he must have hit us with one of his missiles. Haha, you missed. Come on, cold ones. Do some damage at least. I don't really think they're going to be able to do much to him, but if we can keep him tied up, then that's better than nothing. Come on, keep running. Alright, let's fire a fireball into them. Alright, the rest of their army is coming. Alright, let's pull the skinks around the back. We want to chase them down, we do not want them getting away. Pull them around to that side. We're going to need them on that flank, I think. Now, I do not know why one of our skink units was running in the wrong direction. Alright, they can concentrate their fire on him. Now the battle is underway. Let's get our Chameleon skinks chasing them down. And he can get into the fray as well. Oh. Didn't notice that he wasn't running away. Alright, now it's time to come behind them and try and close the trap. Okie dokie. I think that the auto-resolve was just a little bit off. Not quite sure why it was so off. where is my... Skink Oracle? There he is. Let's see if we can get a missile in the back of them. And our cold ones even did a pretty good job too. They managed to get rid of the Cygor before he did any real damage. Don't stop firing. Okay. Alright, end battle. I don't know if it's my imagination or if the auto-resolve estimates are a little bit worse than what they were beforehand. Because it does come up with some crazy theories. Like, that was meant to be a decisive defeat. And in the end, I think I took a few casualties with some of my front rank troops. And the cold ones. And I expected them to take casualties going up against the Cygor. So 7,500 gold, that's nice. Faction destroyed. Alright, let's move them into Karuk. And we might actually go after the Mung on the next turn. Although we do have another one of the visions of the old ones we might actually look at doing. We've got a few more minutes on this stream and then I'll be wrapping up. And then I should hopefully be starting up a real Thoric Ironbrow stream. Hopefully the title will work correctly on that one. I think that's all that we can do there. What options do we have there? Nothing really to upgrade. So let's just end the turn. Okay, these Dark Elves would like to talk. I think they're about to declare war. Yes, they're about to declare war. Alright, so I'm not going to go after the Mung. Now that we have these characters wanting to pick a fight, we're going to have to start going after them. So, let's bring Oxyotl down here. Looks like we might need to bring this army into Nagrar. Otherwise Volish might attack Nagrar. Let's upgrade. Let's give him the boost to income. Okay. Alright, I think I'll wrap the stream up there. I think that's a logical place to stop. So I'd like to thank everybody who joined for dropping by. Thank you for watching my Thoric in Disguise stream, where he was cosplaying as Oxyotl. So I'd just like to give a quick shout out to my patrons, to Hot Apple Pie, Cody Bonds, Alexander and Solareth Magnetar. Their continued support is very much appreciated. Hopefully some of you might decide to stick around for the real Thoric Ironbrow stream in about 10 minutes. Until then, I'm Grey Tiger, and I'll catch you later.